It's season 4 of the Wendy Williams Show. Today, the lovable Fran Drescher. Sexy, single, and looking better than ever. Plus, Wendy's previewing this fall's hottest new TV shows. And Britney Spears makes her X Factor debut. Was she toxic or terrific? Now, here's Wendy.
Good. All the colors. I'm doing great today. We've got a really entertaining show. Britney Spears made her big X Factor debut last night. I watched, and you know I have an opinion. Plus, look out, Lindsay Lohan. There's a new bad girl in town. And I'm talking bad girl. Come on, let's talk about it. It's time for Hot Topics. It's so funny how oh, thank you. It's so funny how in our old studio, who's been here before? Okay, welcome. Do you guys remember in the old studio when I said time for Hot Topics and I'd run over there and then, because the stage area was a lot smaller, and then my crew would scurry and push the table and I'd be almost tripping over cords. Look, we put on a great show, but it was very, very intricate behind the scenes, right? This one, there's a whole lot of space, and we show the run, which is not such a good run. Remember, 2 left feet and knock knees. Welcome. So I was waiting for this moment to talk. I'm showing a muscle. Oh, Rambo, you almost missed it. I was waiting for this moment to talk to you about X Factor, because we haven't seen Britney Spears do a whole lot, except for she's been recording music, but for the past year. And I don't know about you, I had some skepticism as to whether or not she could deliver what we like on our judging shows. Is she really worth the $15 million that reportedly she was paid to do X Factor? Is she good enough to replace Paula Abdul? Even though it's not a replacement, but she's sitting in Paula's chair, sure. But it turns out that she was a tough judge. Did you think? Yeah. She was tough, and her face really couldn't hide what she was thinking. Look, right? All night she was screw-facing. Like, really? Well, Britney seemed really focused, which was nice to see. But remember this, the show was taped, edited, and pieced together. So I don't know about you, I'm gonna reserve my actual judgment on whether Britney did a good job when the live shows happened. Because there was a point last night, there were several points last night where it looked like, and the Academy Award goes to Britney. Especially when, do you remember the guy that performed, who sang background for her at one point in her career? And they kicked him off, he didn't make it through, and he fell down to the ground and cried. Didn't that all seem like an acting job? Was I the only one? No, honestly, clap if you thought that was acting. And it's weird because I want to jump on Twitter and I want to talk like this to you at night, but I say, well, if I tell you at night, then, I don't want to talk about it tomorrow because I've already done it, but I couldn't wait to get here and ask you, so you thought it was acting too. I really did like Demi Lovato. And I have to tell you, aside from having a really relatable regular girl's body and a great bun and being as cute as a button, this is a good bun and cute as a button, she's likable. I didn't even know who she was. I'm out of that demographic. She was one of these Disney kids, Demi who, Demi what, we want to see Britney, but you know what? She held her own. So some of the contestants that caught my eye last night was the Rihanna look-alike type girl. Now, I don't remember any of these people's names. All I know, like Rihanna and the Cassie girl kind of combined. She was good, right? A superstar. And then Another one who caught my eye was the Justin Bieber lookalike. I don't know the boy's name. The problem, right? No, but he says he gets that all the time, and he sang, and I think he's 15 years old. And, you know, my thing is that we already have a Justin Bieber, and he's still young enough to be Biebering. So why would we want almost a carbon copy of the same thing? The only thing that could separate this kid from Bieber is if he actually grows. No, really. No, you know what I'm saying. And then the bully girl, I wasn't falling for it. I did reality TV. I know the score. Sometimes the stories are better than the actual performance. Like Dancing with the Stars. Do you know? I mean, I think that, you know, she sang okay, but I was more softened by her bully story. And, you know, I know that a lot of you all might have cried during it. I didn't cry because I was just like, there she goes, telling a better story than the music. Anyway, we'll continue to judge with the judges because part 2 of The X Factor premieres tonight at 8 o'clock on Fox. There you go. And so, you know, it seems like not a day goes by without a celebrity getting in trouble with the law, so it's time for celebrity justice. Hit it. Okay. I predicted it, and it happened. I just didn't think it would happen so soon. Chad Ochocinco, the football player and reality star, has been charged with misdemeanor battery. In August, that's his mugshot, though. He might be bad, but he looks good. Look, until he says honey chow or chow please or whatever he does. You know that chow thing that he does? What man talks like that? Anyway, in August, Chad was arrested for headbutting his wife of 5 months, Evelyn Lozado, from Basketball Wives on Miami. And now things aren't looking good for Chad. You know, Evelyn has filed for divorce. Now we can clap for that. And then Chad was released from the Miami Dolphins. The reality show that he was going to do with Evelyn was canceled by VH1. And if Chad is convicted, he faces a year in jail. So, oh, but you did it to yourself. So, oh well. All right, moving on, because to our next celebrity offender. And here's the hot mess that I was teasing you about when I first came out of the doors. The former Nickelodeon star, Amanda Bynes. Hold on, there's more to the story, because I know you're tired of the story, except we have more. Do you remember originally we reported that Amanda was arrested for DUI after allegedly sideswiping a police car? She claimed that she was innocent and she doesn't even drink. Then she tweeted President Obama asking him to fire the 2 cops that arrested her. And even though her license was suspended and still is to now, TMZ just released new photos of Amanda driving around LA. TMZ reports that she was joyriding with some tacos from Baja Fresh. Hold on. And then spotted smoking out of what looks like a pipe. I went to college. I'm not talking anymore. All I'm saying is, wow, Amanda. And then the inside of her car filled with trash. We have a picture. BMW, just ruined. No detailed job. Look, blanket in the wind. Just can imagine what it smells like in there. Then she went to a spa for 3 hours. Hold on. Then, after the spa, she continued to aimlessly drive around. Mind you, I guess this is TMZ following her the whole time, and she doesn't realize there's a tail on her. Because after the spa, and then she drove around, then she stopped again to smoke in the Home Depot parking lot. And last week, she was charged, everybody, with 2 separate hit-and-run incidents. Mind you, this is on a suspended license. Her next court date is September 27th. You know we're on it. She faces up to a year in jail. What I don't understand is why can't she just stay off the streets? This girl is worth almost around, here's the thing. You know, that Nickelodeon money did well for her. She's worth about $8 million, so she can get a car service or something. Or is she thinking that she misses the limelight and maybe by doing illegal things, she's got our attention? Because I heard the name, playing in the other room, on those Nickelodeon shows back when my kid was a kid. But many people, we don't know what she does modernly. What was she on, the Jenny Garth sitcom? She was on Jenny Garth sitcom.
Yeah, and she did Hairspray.
And she did Hairspray, okay. Well, good luck, Amanda. You know, her father's a dentist and her parents have been married for 40 years. And I'm not saying that makes a perfect home, but at least there's two people who could possibly, shake the righteousness back into her. And, it's very sad. This is a very sad story. Anyway, during the summer, one of the things that caught my eye while we were on break is that show, Here Comes Honey Boo Boo Chow. Or Honey Boo Boo. All right. You have to not own a TV to know, or living under a rock, but I'll explain this show to you. Okay, it's about a self-proclaimed redneck family. That's what they call themselves. And it stars that 7-year-old, the shortest one. She's a pageant queen, and her name is Alana, AKA Honey Boo Boo. Now, her mother's name is June, and her daddy's name is Sugar Bear, and she has 3 sisters, Pumpkin, Chickadee, and Chubbs. And I have to tell you something. This show is a ratings hit. More people watched Here Comes Honey Boo Boo than the Republican National Convention. We've seen them do all kinds of things on this show that just shock us all, like eat roadkill. No, for real, not even with hot sauce, just the roadkill. We've seen them go shopping in local dumpsters. We've seen them bob for pig snout. And last night, the grossness continued. They played a game of what the family calls Whose Breath. They put a, look, no, look. They put a blindfold on Honey Boo Boo, and everybody blew in her face. And then you guess which family member it is. I've got the clip, take a look.
Pumpkin! Smell like booty boo.
You got sugar bear. Holy ew, what the hell did you eat? It smells like somebody ain't brushed their teeth in 25 years.
And then another one that caught my eye is June made spaghetti for the family. The spaghetti was ketchup and butter. And they set up a lemonade stand. And I tell you, we swig at our house, but you're not gonna come to our house after I swug out of something. That's the past tense of swig. I'm not gonna swig and then serve you. I'm not that kind of girl. Honey Boo Boo swigged out of the lemonade that they took outside to sell to people on this roadside. Okay, but look. I was judging too, I know, but there are 2 sides to this story. First of all, you can't hate on this family. There are more people living like that than we know. Maybe they don't live next door to you, they don't live next door to me, but there are a lot of people in America that live like that, number 1. Wouldn't you agree? Yes. Number 2, they nodded, but they didn't clap. Look, number 2, there is more love in this family, I bet you, than we find at our next door neighbor's house, right? They love each other, And then the other thing is that this family is making money that they normally wouldn't be making. I mean, and it is train wreck TV, but people seem to like train wreck, and that brings us to today's hot question of the day. Oh, hit it. Is the show Here Comes Honey Boo Boo TV entertainment or exploitation? I say both. Now I want to hear from you. Go to our Facebook page and tell us what you think, okay? Okay, good. Thank you. Well, as we all know, reality TV tends to break up marriages, and the divorce between the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Adrienne Maloof and her husband Paul Nassif is getting really ugly. Now, you know, Adrian's got big money. She's that Maloof family and, you know, the casinos and the Sacramento Kings. But Paul is no schlub. He's a top-rated plastic surgeon in Beverly Hills. And so I'm sure he's making plenty of seven figures. And anyway, they've been separated since July. They have 3 children. They've been married since 2002. Their children aren't a part of the reality show. They keep them sheltered. But according to TMZ, who obtained the divorce papers, the accusations are flying. Adrian is accusing Paul of carrying a gun within reach of the children. Also, she's accusing him of drunk kayaking and one of their kids fell into the water. She's also accusing him of going camping and losing one of the kids for 45 minutes. And recently, one of the neighbors, there was a fire at the neighbor's house and Paul didn't help evacuate the kids. But he helped Charlie Sheen. Do you remember when, look, do you remember when Charlie Sheen was neighbors to them? And then Paul called 911 after Charlie called Paul after an alleged binge. Do you remember that? But Paul's claims to Adrian that she's verbally and physically abusive, and he cites an incident in July where she downed 4 vodka sodas with a splash of grapefruit. And went on a 45-minute rampage, beating him in the chest and face and legs. Listen, Paul defends the gun-carrying thing by saying he's protecting his sons who are heirs to a billion-dollar fortune. Makes sense, right? You know, including the Sacramento Kings, whose fans now are rabid. Shout out to everybody in Sacramento. They're angry because if the Kings pull out of the city, that's a lot of money lost. So, I've got to say about Paul and Adrian, they were guests on our show last fall, and I really do like them, but I never see anything romantical with them, not even when I watch the show. They seem more like brothers and sisters. They don't seem like they share the same bedroom. They don't even seem like they live on the same floor in the house, and they definitely don't seem like they ever have sex. But we're gonna tune into the rest of the drama in the upcoming season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. All right, we've got a terrific show for you guys today. Keep the claps going. Fran Drescher's here. She's coming up. Plus, Chassie Post is here from Gilt.com to show us how to get some of the hottest celebrity fashion trends for less. And we're gonna meet 2 Guinness World Record holders, and you won't believe what you're about to see. Up next, Matt Roush from TV Guides is gonna tell us what shows are hot, and you don't wanna miss it. Keep it here. TV season is on, and with over 25 new series premiering, it's hard to keep track, but here to break it down for us is TV Guide's man. He's our friend. He is the senior critic, and his name is Matt Roush. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's start with the buzz about the dramas versus the comedies.
Well, the dramas are stronger this year. There's a couple of good new comedies, but really I think it's going to be all about the buzzy, juicy dramas for the new season. Yeah.
All right, let's start with a drama that I'm definitely watching, Nashville.
Nashville, going to be on ABC, going to be in the same time period where Revenge was last year. Anybody get caught up with Revenge last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, so on Wednesday night, it's going to be this show set in Nashville, and it's actually filmed in Nashville.
Starring Hayden Panettiere.
And Connie Britton, who I've loved ever since Friday Night Lights. She played the coach's wife,
yes.
and then she was on American Horror Story last year.
And the premise of the show?
She basically is Reba. She's basically the veteran country star.
Yes.
And Hayden Panettiere, who you might remember from Heroes, is playing basically the evil twin of Taylor Swift. I mean, she is a bad little girl, and she wants to be the queen of Nashville. So it's going to be sort of like a cat fight behind the scenes, backstage stories. There's family drama, there is sex, there is music, and they're actually singing their own music, and it's good music.
Oh.
So I think it's going to be a really good and juicy drama, just as you expect at 10 o'clock on a Wednesday night.
I'm watching that. Nashville premieres October 10th at 10 p.m. on ABC. Okay, up next, 666 Park Avenue with my girl, Vanessa Williams.
You're excited about that one?
Yes, I am, yes.
Bet. Well, you know, yes. Sunday night on ABC is going to be really major. You know, Desperate Housewives went away, but Vanessa Williams came back. But in Desperate Housewives slot is going to be Revenge. It's moving to Sunday. Oh. And right after Revenge is going to be 666 Park Avenue, which I like to call Rosemary's Sublet. The idea here, it is basically the Dakota, the big apartment building on Park Avenue or around Central Park. And it's basically The landlord is the devil, played by Terry O'Quinn. His wife, very sinister and very beautiful, is Vanessa Williams. When you sign your lease, you sell your soul. And it's gonna be, and the whole idea here is gonna be really creepy, and creepy things happen every week. You know, it's like a roach motel. You check in, you never check out.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's worth a check out. Okay, so 666 Park Avenue premieres on September 30th at 10 on ABC. Let's talk about Elementary.
Elementary is another one of my favorite new shows. Elementary is basically Sherlock Holmes comes to American TV, a contemporary version of Sherlock Holmes. There's one of these over on PBS as well. But this one brings Johnny Lee Miller back to TV, one of my...
He was married to Angelina Jolie.
He was the first Mr. Angelina Jolie.
Yeah,
yes, he was.
oh.
And on this time, he gets to actually use his British accent because he's playing Sherlock. Sherlock moves to New York. He's come out of rehab. He is a broken Holmes. And his Watson, his Dr. Watson, is a woman.
Oh,
First time ever.
Lucy Liu.
Lucy Liu, who you
Nice
might
to see
remember
her
from
acting again.
Ally McBeal and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And she's basically his sober coach, so she's trying to keep him on the straight and narrow. They solve crimes, of course, because it's on CBS.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and remember, that's Elementary premieres on September 27th at 10 on
Yep.
CBS. The Revolution, what is that about?
Well, Revolution on NBC, it's trying to be the next Lost. Everybody wants the next Lost. It's set 15 years in the future after all of the electricity went out all at one time all across the world. Now, I don't know why they can't get like solar power or wind power, but nonetheless, civilization has fallen apart. Everybody's using crossbows because, hey, you know, Hunger Games is hot.
Yes.
And the young girl who's going to be trying to put her family back together, a little bit like Katniss 2, I think, here, you know? The idea is Revolution is a post-apocalyptic story set in a world that looks like ours, but it's different, and no electricity.
Well, there you have it. Revolution premieres on September 17th at 10 on NBC. Now let's talk the comedies, because I am loving the two that we're going to talk about. New Normal, go first.
New Normal on NBC. It's been on a couple of times already. Very hot button show from the guy that gave us Glee.
Yes.
Based on his own desire to have a child as a gay man. It's about a gay couple, wants to start a family. They have this surrogate mom they've hired, and she's a single mom with an adorable daughter and a nasty grandma. The grandma is Ellen Barkin, who's basically Archie Bunker in Couture.
Yes, good analogy.
Yeah, because she is a bigot. Everything she says is offensive.
Yes.
But the show, so it's outrageous like Glee is, but it also has a real heart because these guys really want to start a family, and there's something really sweet about it too, and it's just abnormal enough to maybe work on TV. We'll see.
Yeah, The New Normal airs Tuesday nights at 9:30 on NBC. And last, let's talk about another sitcom I'm following, Mindy.
Yeah, Mindy is Mindy Kaling. She's this season's it girl.
Yeah.
You know, last year we had The New Girl with Zooey Deschanel.
Yes.
Same night, right after New Girl is going to come The Mindy Project. And the idea of this it girl is Mindy Kaling, who you might remember from The Office, and she's a really great comedy writer as well as an actress, but she basically plays a woman who's a doctor who wants her life to be like the romantic comedies she grew up on. She wants to be Meg Ryan, and she is a mess. So the idea here is that she wants to just have her life together, but if she did, there would be no show. But she's got it together as a doctor. She works around a couple of other hot doctors, but she doesn't look like the normal sitcom heroine. She's a bit off-key and off-beat, and I think she's a perfect fit with the New Girl on Fox on Tuesday night. So having Zooey Deschanel and Mindy Kaling in 1 hour of TV, that's pretty hot women comedy.
Yeah, just cooking enough for us to love. The Mindy Project, everybody, premieres on September 25th at 9:30 on Fox. And thank you, Matt Roush, so much. You always give us such good insight into the TV shows and stuff. And the new issue of TV Guide is on newsstands now. Up next, the always entertaining Fran Drescher. Is one of my favorite people who's not only animated in real life, but she's also starring as Frankenstein's wife in the new animated film, Hotel Transylvania. Take a look.
Excuse me. When you track, have you lost it? Letting your own daughter out there with those horrible humans you always tell us about? That's why you built this place. They hate us, they're vicious, and they're very loud.
Please welcome Fran Drescher. This is a very sexy dress. You know, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How much weight have you lost?
About 15 pounds.
So that's not really a giant weight loss, that's a good tweaking.
Yes, well, you know, I mean, I was tough going. I wasn't able to knock off that kind of weight in years.
Yeah, yes.
And I just decided that I wasn't feeling well through all of season 2. And I went to a bunch of doctors, and everybody had different prescriptions for all of my symptoms. And I just decided, no more. I'm going to do alternative. I'm going to switch up my act, eat differently, clean up my act. And so I cut out alcohol.
I mean, were you drinking a lot?
Well, I was having the wine, but the problem is when you drink the wine, then I lose my inhibitions about the food.
You want some
So
to
it's
eat.
like, okay, I'll take this bread basket,
Yes.
thank you.
Yes, yes.
And, I just lose all my inhibitions and all my food control. So that went, and I became gluten-free and vegan.
Oh. It's good. And might I add, you look very natural. Like you can walk outside to the sunlight. Fran has on like 0 to no makeup. Very, very,
Wow.
very natural.
I don't know about
Very nice. No, you look
But
nice.
thank you. But I am getting a lot of compliments on my skin and how good I look and everything like that. And I really think it has a lot to do with the no drinking.
Yes.
Dries your skin out a lot.
Yes.
And I sleep with the cool mist humidifier that I talk about.
Is that
and
all you sleep
on my
with?
back. Yeah, well, I'm not sleeping with a dude right now.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately.
The only reason why I ask is because you brought up sleep with, and the last time I saw you, you were dating.
I was, yes, but we broke up in December.
Uh-huh.
And,
Whatever. She's juicy. She'll get more. Right?
I know. Well, now I'm sort of ready again to start dating again. And
Yeah.
Putting it out there if you know anyone.
If you know anyone.
It's got to be the 5 S's.
What?
Sexy, smart, successful, single, and straight.
Very important.
It's important to me. I've been there, done that.
Yeah, yes. We watched the show. Have you been reading 50 Shades of Grey?
Yes. Without having the dude, I was kind of putting it off so that I wouldn't get all my mojo going.
Yeah.
But then I went on a trip to South Africa. I was speaking to women there and then went on safari, and I decided, okay, I'll start reading it.
You
'cause I
buckled.
had it in my Kindle. I bought the first book. I told my assistant, don't buy like 2 and 3 because
That's
I
what I
really
said.
like a well-written book. And then after I read book 1, I said, okay, get me the 2 and the 3. It kind of got me going.
Because I don't get it. I mean, like...
First of all, wait, I texted my ex.
Oh.
Because I was feeling so,
Yes. Yes.
I figured, okay, well, maybe if we don't speak, we could just do a booty call.
Yes. It's good. So you're traveling, you're speaking, you're doing movies. You went to the Democratic National Convention?
Yes, I did. Thank you. Yes, I was invited to speak at the Women's Caucus. I opened the caucus, and our First Lady, Michelle Obama, closed it. And
Good for you.
yeah, it's really exciting. And I'm talking a lot about what my organization, Cancer Schmancer, is about to launch, which is a big program on September 29th in partnership with Humana called Trash Cancer. And it's going to get the conversation going with Americans on how to detox our home. Because over 90% of cancer is environmental, and the most toxic place we spend the most time in is our home. And even though we don't have a lot of control over a lot of different things, we definitely do with our purchasing power on what we bring into our home, what we put on our skin, all our personal care items.
I know you
what
gave
we
me
put
some
in
great...
our mouth, and what we clean and garden with. Very important. So go to trashcancer.org and throw a trash cancer party, because that's what's going on all over America.
Now, you're always doing something good for the people. And, your cousin, Aviva, is the star of one of our favorite shows here at Wendy, The Housewives of New York. Aviva Drescher, the one with the leg, you guys. Yeah.
Or without the leg.
Or without the leg. Listen, she's got a really good spirit about that leg.
I
Because
know. Well, that's why she wanted to do the show, because she wanted to bring some focus and attention to amputees and show people that are going through something that
she's
they can
philanthropic
have
with
a very full life and, you know, marry a handsome
Man.
husband like my cousin.
Yeah, okay, so she's your cousin through marriage, Aviva.
Yes, yes. Cousin Reed is my first cousin, and our fathers are brothers.
Now, do you know that Aviva had a breakdown and Reed had to fly with her, and then everybody hated on her because Reed had to fly? Do you know that? Do you watch the show?
I watch it on occasion when I'm not traveling and speaking for the president. You know,
Yes,
I do have,
yes,
I
yes.
have stuff
She's
going
got
on.
a life. Hotel Transylvania gets in theaters September 28th, everybody. Fran Drescher, she's our friend. We're going to be back to show you how you can get the hottest celebrity fall trends for less. Keep it here. We all have fashion envy every time we see celebrities on the red carpet, but here to tell us how to get the celebrity look without breaking the bank from Gilt.com, it's the lifestyle editor, Chassie Post. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get right to it. Who are the celebrity trendsetters this season?
Well, Wendy, we are seeing some of our favorite celebrities, from Jennifer Hudson to Emma Stone to Katie Holmes to even our super glamorous First Lady Michelle Obama, really heating up the red carpet in fall's latest trends. And you know, you're really right. We all have a little bit of celebrity envy. We all want to look like celebs, but we don't all have celebrity
Exactly.
budgets. So at Gilt.com, we can really help you out with that. We've got daily sales of top designer brands.
Oh.
Yeah, not just women's, but men's, kids, even home decor, and even gourmet food, all at up to 60% off.
Wow.
So you really can
So let's
look
take
like
a look
celeb for
without
less.
breaking the bank.
Yes, you
let's
can.
take a look at our First Lady, Michelle Obama. She was wearing a trend. It was whimsical print, right?
Exactly. And
On the carpet.
yes, on the blue carpet,
blue carpet.
At the Democratic National Convention, and she looks just so amazing. She's probably one of the most beautiful and stylish women on the planet.
Yes.
I mean,
and she topped that dress off with the nails that matched the bottom, which was really
sure
fashionable.
Did. And just,
Yeah.
you know, for all of us to know, big, bold, whimsical prints are, you know, all the rage right now. And if our First Lady can wear them, then so can we, right?
So our models are all from the Wendy Studio audience. Our first one is Armanda, and Armanda is wearing the similar version to the First Lady.
Yes.
From Gilt.
Yeah, so Armanda is
Big
wearing...
print?
Yes, major print. And, you know, this is
really
a very Michelle Obama-esque sheath dress. And the sheath dress, which is, you know, that great body skimming silhouette, should be a secret weapon in every woman's wardrobe because it looks great on almost all figures. And
cute,
this
Armanda.
dress is by Vera Wang. The original retail price is $1,000, but you can get it on Gilt.com for $399.
Really?
Yes. So
Thanks, Armanda.
beautiful on her.
Yeah. Okay, our next celebrity trend is, or trend in general, is black and white.
Yes.
And let's take a look at Emma Stone wearing black and white. There
Yes.
she is. Tell us about
now,
the look.
we love this graphic black and white print. And
Yeah.
you know, Emma Stone is the fashion darling of the runways. I mean, everybody looks to her to see what's next. And what we love about it is you can kind of see the black and white can pack just as much of a punch as a really bold color.
But
So-
she's a really wealthy celebrity, so she can afford that. But let's take a look at what we can afford.
Yes,
let's
what
bring
we
out
can afford.
Claudia. Claudia is wearing the Gilt version.
Yes.
Perfect.
Now,
Tell us.
Claudia is wearing this great Just Cavalli sheath dress, and you know, it fits her like a glove, but don't worry, ladies, there's some stretch in that one.
Yes, please.
And it's retails for $380, but you can get it on Gilt for just $179.
Love it. Thank you, Claudia.
Yeah.
Okay. Our next celebrity trend happens to be cobalt blue, which I'm wearing
Yes,
right now.
you are wearing-
By the way, this is Tea by Alexander Wang. So this is
Oh.
the affordable
Love it.
part of his line. All right, cobalt blue. Let's look at it on
Yep.
Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson,
Yeah.
I mean, looks so gorgeous
Yeah.
in this. And that's what you all need to know. Wendy sure knows cobalt blue is the color of
Yes.
the season.
Love it.
So it looks great on everyone.
And so she probably paid a fortune for that, but let's take a look at our version of
Yes.
it. Sharon from our audience is here with the Gilt version.
Yes.
Cute,
Now,
Sharon.
oh, Sharon looks
Sharon,
so gorgeous.
your hair is gorgeous.
Thank you. Isn't she beautiful?
Yes.
And the great thing about this dress, it's really the spitting image of Jennifer Hudson's, but you're not going to believe how much it costs.
How much?
$69.
At Gilt.com.
Yes, And this is by the designers Zoe and Sam. And as you can see, you know, we've seen it on lots of different complexions, and it's just a beautiful color. It really works.
It works. Okay, so thank you very much, Sharon. Now, our last trend is menswear inspired. It's Katie Holmes.
Yes.
And tell me about this look.
Well, here we have Katie sort of proving that men aren't the only ones who can wear the pants in the family.
Yes.
You know, we've got a real tuxedo look here with a tuxedo jacket and pants.
It's got a soft drape, though.
It's got a soft drape, and menswear inspired everything is so huge right now. So from shoes to accessories, even bow ties to tuxedo looks.
She's very wealthy, so I'm sure that cost an arm and a leg. Let's look at the gilt version. Let's bring out our final model, Annalisa. Annalisa, come on out.
Yeah?
Good, good.
Now, we are loving this. Isn't this great?
Yes,
So we started, Annalise is really rocking this menswear look, and so we started with this just really sharp tuxedo jacket by Hussein Shaline, and we love, you know, the little sparkle detail, give a little glitz to that men's silhouette. And here's the thing, we are loving these tuxedo pants.
Yes.
And, you know, we're thinking, I know you guys are thinking white after Labor Day, but winter white.
This looks fabulous.
Totally
you look
amazing.
every bit a woman in a men's inspired outfit. Chassis, you have a surprise for our studio audience?
Yes, we do. So everyone can get the look. The entire studio audience is going home with a $50 gift card from Gilt.com.
Thanks, Chassis. Thank you, models. For more information on these looks, go to wendyshow.com. Keep it here. Up next, it's time for Ask Wendy. Oh, welcome back. It's time for Ask Wendy. How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Okay, so how can I help you girls?
Okay, so I'm Alexis. This is my mother, Tina.
Oh.
She's beautiful, right? But, however, everyone thinks we're sisters, and that's only because
I thought that you were sisters.
But not just because she looks young, it's because she dresses young. It was a fight today to get her in this sweater. I told her we were not going to leave the house. And it's only because she dresses. Everything I wear, she wants to wear the same thing, but in her size. She wants to be twins. And it's just a struggle every day.
Okay, wait a minute. There's a problem here, because I'm a woman of a particular age. I'm about to battle you.
But I'm saying, like,
how old are you, Alexis?
I'm 21.
And how old are you?
42.
Okay, a 42-year-old woman could wear this. Maybe not the dominatrix jewelry, but why are you hating on your mother?
I'm not. She calls me a hater. She calls me a hater, but it's like she works in career services. She finds people jobs, but you can't be wearing a freakum dress when you're finding people jobs.
Not at the office. Not 9 to 5.
Not
at the office. I don't dress like that on the office. But on the weekends, I do me.
She wants to wear what I wear, but in her size, and it's like you should not.
Because I can wear it.
But she should not.
Yes, okay, can I just say, Alexis, yes, she should. Just because a woman is over 40 doesn't mean she's dead. I mean, women over 40 define hot mom.
Right.
Let her do what she wants to do. And if you don't want to see it, do you live with her?
No.
Okay, perfect. Don't hate on your mom. One day you'll be 42 and want to dress hot as well, okay? All right. Up next, everybody, the Guinness World Record holders that you won't believe. Keep it here. With Guinness World Record spokesperson Stuart Claxton. How you doing, Stuart?
Very well. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Stuart, everybody, brought two of the world's biggest record holders with him today. But before we get to that, Stuart, tell us about the new book.
Certainly, yeah. We're thrilled because today we are celebrating the launch of the new and latest Guinness World Records book, which is literally packed cover to cover with thousands of Guinness World Records.
Yes.
And I am actually very pleased to be able to show you and talk to you about some today, if that's okay.
I'm looking forward to checking out the book, but I can't wait any longer. Can we please bring out the two of the record holders? All right, let's...
Certainly.
Okay, let's bring out the first one.
Right. This is Kazuhiro Watanabe. He is, in case you weren't sure, the Guinness World Record holder for the world's tallest mohawk. He has been growing his hair for 15 years, and it currently stands at a very impressive, I think you'll agree, 3 feet, 8.5 inches. Congratulations, Kazuhiro.
Can I touch it? And ask questions at the same time. Okay, it's really hard up here, like you could snap it, and softer down here at the roots. Now, how much product do you use every day?
Every day. Every day?
Yeah, how much product do you use?
I don't know. 200, 300.
Yes, it takes 3 full cans of hairspray to put it together, a large pot of gel, 3 assistants, and 2 hours of your time to create this wonderful mohawk.
Do they lay him down and iron it?
That is exactly how they put it together. He lies down and stands up, and here we have it. Exactly.
Okay. Wow. That's amazing. Okay, let's bring out the next one.
Right. This is Zeus.
Hi, Zeus.
This is a Great Dane.
I thought it was a horse.
He is owned by Denise and Kevin Durlag, and what you have before you is the tallest dog that has ever existed. He is 44 inches tall, from his front paws to the withers, which are here at his shoulders.
Oh, I can touch him?
He is 3 years old, weighs 155 pounds, and consumes about 30 pounds of dog food a week.
Oh, my gosh,
So
but you're so thin.
Yes.
Zeus.
But it's actually good for a dog this size to be this lean, so he's a big lad. He's a big lad.
He is very big. Okay, did you bring anything else with you today?
Yes, certainly. I'm very pleased, Wendy, to announce that I have brought copies of the latest Guinness World Records book for everybody.
Perfect. Stuart, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
The Guinness World Records 2013 edition is in stores now. We'll be right back. Welcome back. I want to thank today's guests, Fran Drescher, Matt Rouse, Chassie Post. Audience Doug is asking you guys to sit down. And our Guinness World Record holders, and of course, my co-host, my fabulous studio audience. Tomorrow on the show, Dr. Drew Pinsky will be here, plus the very sexy Boris Kojo. And we've got a Fashion Week roundup. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye-bye.